So, my Avata is officially dead, it's retired, it wanted to take its own life basically, because from what I have seen from the logs and the videos that I recorded during this fatal issue, it wasn't me, it was not me. So this is something that was, you know, an internal bug from DJI, which they should have fixed before releasing this. I mean, this is like $600-700 gone. It's gone. It sucks. It really sucks. And this is the only time that I didn't go for DJI Care Refresh, because I've had it like on every single drone and I never used it. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna save some bucks, but apparently I lost those $700. At least I have some spare parts, right? At least I have some spare parts. So let's dive into the issue when I was recording my video the other day, which was related to ND filters and why you need to use them when you are flying your Avata and why it makes your video so much better. The link to that video is also down in the description if you want to check it out. So let's dive into the issue that I experienced with the Avata and the issue that actually killed my Avata. So, you know, that's the sound it makes. Just they're trying to spin. The props are trying to spin, but nothing happens. Wow, it really sucks. It really sucks. Now, like I said, I was out shooting a video on how to improve your video quality using ND filters with your DJI Avata. All went well until the last flight. I was done shooting the comparison between the ND filters and why ND filters is something you must have if you're serious about capturing the best possible image quality with your Avata, or any camera for that matter. Now, on the last flight before I was about to change the location to capture a really nice cinematic sequence with the Avata, I turned on manual mode to do one last flight. And it happened to be the last flight as well. Yeah. Now, flying as normal, just a little bit risky, but still in control, I went in for the landing. Now, as I was going in for the landing, I wanted to do a quick turn to show the effect of the ND filter. And then, bloop. Yeah. The Avata literally just turned, flipped, and fell upside down into the smallest pool of water, which was the closest pool of water next to me. I mean, at least hit the ocean and be done with it. It's right there. It's right there. There's a lot of water. Why this small pool when you can... Yeah. So trying to clean up the Avata as quickly as possible, I mean, it was soaked. It was soaked. I went back home to see if this was human error. I couldn't see anything indicating that it was caused by me. Nothing. So going through the logs and checking the flight data, nothing. There was no warning in the goggles when I was flying, and also looking at the logs on the app, no warnings either. So this was not caused by me. And if we take a look at the stick maneuvers and the way that I use the sticks right before the actual crash, we can also see in the live video here, you can see it's basically turning itself. And if we look at the logs, you can see the stick movement as well. And I'm not doing anything wrong. It's normal flying. So is this a thing now that we need to worry about? Doing normal quick turns, which the Avata is designed to do. Do quick turns, it's an FPV drone, it's a Cinewhoop, but it should still be able to do those quick turns as the DJI FPV drone and other Cinewhoops and other FPV drones. So is this something that we need to worry about, and should we actually consider where we want to fly and where we should fly? But I know for sure that this is the last time that I'm using that test location. I mean, I could go a little bit further back, there's more grass, I can find a field instead, which would actually, you know, be better, and my Avata would still be alive. So that's the last time I'm going to that exact location to test out, even though it's, you know, it's such a nice place and you can get some really nice shots there. Now, I'm not gonna risk losing $700 again, so I need to find a new test location for the future. Now, I also reported the crash immediately the same day it happened to DJI, so hopefully they can see it pretty soon, and we're gonna fix to solve this issue, because there's obviously something wrong inside there, which is you know, causing this issue, because it's not only me, there's other people that have reported the same issues, not maybe as fatal as mine, but that, you know, when doing flips and turns, the gimbal are just getting locked in place and won't move, so you will take the drone down and you will have to turn it off and then turn it back on. So there is some issues there, which I'm not really happy about, especially the fatal issue that I had and the fatal crash, and just, you know, it's destroyed. It is destroyed. I mean, this should be prevented pre-release, and yeah, I don't know. But hopefully this is an easy fix with an upcoming firmware update, which is solving some of the issues that some people are having. And of course, the turn issue shouldn't be there at all. Now, even though doing a super quick turn like that with the Avata, I don't know if it was even that quick compared to other turns that I've done and seen, but doing a turn like that, if something happens, it should go into failsafe and automatically switch over to normal mode and then hover in place. It didn't, so I have no idea what happened, and yeah, it still sucks. It still sucks. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you have had any similar issues with your Avata and where you're flying in manual mode, sports mode, or normal mode. I'm a little bit curious if this is something that happens in manual mode only when using the stick or the FPV controller, or if it happens when using the motion controller as well. Though the motion controller can't really take those rapid turns as the FPV controller can. But it's interesting if you have experienced any similar issues. I'm getting a new one. It's the best FPV drone that I've ever flown, and I highly recommend it if you are a beginner, or if you're looking for a FPV drone, or if you, yeah, it's awesome. It's really, really awesome. Luckily, I have some parts now, so that's the good thing coming out of this. If I need to change something, I can change the frame, I can change the prop guards, I can change whatever is working. I have the parts here in this. I guess I have to tear it down once again and see if there is anything that I can fix, or anyone can help me fix, to get this one running again as well. That would be really awesome. So I think that's everything for today, guys. I just wanted to add some awareness around the flight experience that I had, which also killed my Avata, and just be safe when you're doing those turns. And if you're gonna do those turns, I strongly recommend that you test it and see if it happens to you, but please don't do it over water, and if you do it over grass, do it in a field or something like that. And it would be really nice if you came back and reported your experience as well. Did you experience some issues when doing super quick turns or flips or anything like that? It would be interesting to know, and I think a lot of people would be happy to know as well. So we kind of narrow down to the ways that we can actually fly with the Avata without getting into too much trouble, which shouldn't be necessary, but hey, that's how it is. But yeah, that's everything for today. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, consider subscribing for more videos. Also hit the like for the algorithm, that would be highly appreciated. So until next time, take care, fly safe, and I will see you in the next video.